The old dog here, making a video for the first time, and just wanted to introduce myself. Here I am, sitting on my deck. I'm just gonna do a little video on my wood. My first winter coming up, that I'm going to be here for the entire winter, and so I have a lot of wood, which I'll show you in a minute, and I have to figure out a way to get it all piled. So plus I have to move my wood from that was drying last summer into its new spot underneath my veranda, so it's accessible in the winter when I need it. This is this year's wood here. It's not even half of it yet. This is a bush cord plus a face cord. So I've got 3 bush cords coming all together, and I've got to get this piled somewhere. I think it's going to go over here along this area, but I've got to make an area there for it that's flat, put some boards down. Here's the wood that I've moved. It's now underneath my deck, my screened-in porch, actually. Here's my screened-in porch. It's attached to the back of my house, and I store my wood underneath. This was completely empty in the spring. I moved all that wood in there from over here. So all that wood was piled over here last summer to dry. And now I have to pile all my new wood in here, but there's not enough room. That is why I'm building new areas here to pile the wood. So this is going to be a new area. This over here, I just finished, I guess you could say, building. I had to make sure it was flat, and so brought in some earth that I have sitting around to level it off. And I've got a new spot there. I've got a spot here, 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 and another new spot that I'm just in the process of building here. Plus I got a whole bunch of more 1x6x8s that I'm using to add my platforms for the wood. I think I've got a picture, a slide, if they call them slides anymore, a still of this area before I move the wood in. And if I can find it and it works, I'm going to insert that slide here. So I think I have a picture of all my wood stacked over here, and if I can find out, I'm going to insert that slide here. Over here, this wood was all piled here last summer, which is all nice maple, and it's dry, ready to be used. I believe that I'm going to be using this wood, and that wood. That should be enough to get me through next winter. That's what I'm hoping. First winter again, so I don't really know, so I'll see by the end of the winter how much I've used. This shelter here was built last summer by Doug Bickle for me to store wood in, so I'm going to be putting some more wood in here. I haven't quite decided. I also thought that this would be a good place to build my chicken coop, but I'm still working on that idea. And over here, getting all my new wood from Merle Leggett. And he's been delivering it for the last couple of weeks. It's been sitting piling up here. This is about, I think this is about 1 bush cord and 2 face cords. And I've got another bush cord, which is 3 face cords and 1 face cord to go. So, quite a bit to go yet. Just a little under half more to go. And I got to get all this piled. And the sooner I can get it piled, the better, because then it's going to have all summer to dry. Although I don't really need it until next fall, a year fall. So I really got lots of time. But nice to get it done. One of the other chores is splitting the smaller pieces of wood. First of all, kindling. And kindling looks like this. That's kindling. Now that is a job of splitting up the logs into the smaller pieces. I use this to start the fire. And then I have medium-sized pieces here medium-sized pieces that I also use to help get the fire going. Once the fire is going, then we switch to the bigger logs and stay with that while the fire is going. But I don't have much of that left from last winter, so I'm going to need a lot. So I've got this wood sitting here, waiting to be split into kindling and into medium-sized pieces, plus all this wood in the first pile here is also wood that I can split. It's the right size, it's not full of knots or anything, it'd be easy to split, so that's why I'm thinking I might use it. That's another job for this summer and this fall to get ready for next winter. Lots of work. That's it for today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, and if you want notifications when my next video goes up, ring the bell.